we'll discuss sense of rotation. Sense of rotation is important because it will be used to solve problems in future classes or coming classes. Now let us discuss, suppose in a gear train. Gear train are actually combination of gears. In a gear train, suppose one gear rotates in anti-clockwise direction, then its motion will be considered as positive, and the gear which is rotating in clockwise direction, it will be considered as negative. Now suppose in a gear train the gears are externally geared, that means they are meshing externally. Then suppose driver gear, which is the gear which rotates, which is connected to the driving motor, suppose. So if it rotates in anti-clockwise direction, then it is considered positive. Now the gear which is connected to this driving gear, now we can term the other gear as the driven gear. You can see that the driven gear will rotate in clockwise direction because they are externally geared, they are meshing externally. So in this case, when externally geared, suppose one gear rotates in anti-clockwise, driving gear rotates in anti-clockwise direction, the driven gear will rotate in clockwise direction. Vice versa is also possible. If the driving gear rotates in clockwise direction, then its sign will be negative, and driven gear will rotate in anti-clockwise direction. This is for externally gearing gear trains. Now suppose internal gearing. So internal gearing, you can see in the figure, these two gears are internally geared. So if driving gear rotates anti-clockwise direction, the driven gear will also rotate in anti-clockwise direction. That means if driving gear rotates in a certain clockwise direction, the driven gear also rotates in that certain clockwise direction. Suppose as shown in the figure, it rotates its anti-clockwise direction, the driving gear will have positive sense of rotation, and the driven gear, which is meshing internally to this driving gear, will also rotate in anti-clockwise direction. So vice and versa is also possible. If two gears, if the driver gear rotates its clockwise direction, the driven gear will also rotate in clockwise direction, and their sense of rotation will be negative.